Hello, my name is Brian, um, and this is going to be my project for Module 7. This has to deal with using SQLite database and JDBC, which means we're going to create a database using the SQLite Studio, and then we're going to manipulate all that data using IntelliJ. So for my database, I named it Module 7, and these are the tables that I recreated, right? So I created a table named cars, drivers, and students. Each of them have a primary key and different attributes for different columns. Okay, so now I'm going to have to switch over. So give me a second. Okay, so this is uh, my IntelliJ, right? So this is my main class for today, right? So this deals with the database connectivity and programming using SQLite and IntelliJ for changes done to the connected database. These are all my imported Java SQL and utilities, right? So I name my class SQL. These is just some of the details uh, dealing with connecting to my SQL database. Um, so this is the URL. I'm running a local host. So this is the URL needed in order to connect to it, right? So as you can see, so SQLi is my C drive users name and downloads, and then that's where I put it. So for this, uh, this is going to tell you um, that we're using the GDBC driver, and then we're connected to the database right here. I know I pre-created those tables, but just in case there were any issues in my creation, uh, this is there just to catch any of that mistakes, right? So right here, it's pretty self-explanatory. I made this class to run through all the requirements that we needed. Um, Unfortunately, the SQL helper, I did install the plugin, but it never showed up for me, so I had to do everything by hand. So right here, it's going to print out the table before any changes done to the cars table, right? And this is going to print out all the tables in that database. So any changes before the cars table, these are all the changes that we're putting into that table. So we're adding 3 cars. Then it's going to print out a after to show the changes done. Um, and again, for the students, it's going to print a pre-student or pre-changes, and then we're going to add all these students in, and then it's going to print out a table afterwards. Then we're going to delete 2 students, right? So we're going to delete 2 students that meet these requirements. So delete from students where name, right? So parameter 1, right, which is first column. Then the name is going to be Tony for this instance, and for this instance, the name is going to be John, right? Then we're going to drop a whole table. Right? I know this wasn't part of the requirements, but I really didn't do much with this table, so I decided to delete it. Um, then it's going to print the table. It's going to print the student table after the deletions, and then it's going to query. So it's going to search in an array all students under the age of 50. And then we're going to update some of the records of the students, and then final display of the students table after the updates. And then it's going to close the connection. This is to catch any exceptions. And then this is going to fetch all the queries and store them in an array list and print out the array list, right? And then Excuse me. This is going to convert everything back into the default table model. And then right here, it's the same thing essentially again. Okay. So excuse me, I'm a little sick. I'm a little out of it. So if I went a little too fast, I'm sorry about that. So without further ado, let's run the program. Okay. So let's go from the top. All right. So these are the tables in my database initially without, as you can see, there's no information into it. So this is before the data insertion, and then after uh, those cards were added, and then this is the students table before and then after, and then we're gonna delete 2 rows, and then this is what we're gonna end up with right after they deleted the 2 students. This is going to be searching the students under 50. Uh, there you go. And then the final students table right here. And that's pretty much it after we updated the records. So uh, if I went a little too fast, I apologize. But thank you for taking the time to look at my project. Goodbye.